Hi everyone! So it's been a little while since I've posted a video. So I kind of just wanted to provide an update of where I am and what my thoughts have been. I think it's been over a month and a half since the last time I posted. You could see my hair is really starting to grow. It's, actually falling now. So I'm in that real awkward phase, and I'm sure I'll be in that awkward phase for quite some time, but I know eventually it'll be just how I want it to be. So hopefully by the summertime it'll be at least like a decent length, all one length. I don't know. We'll see. But Drew and I got married on September 1st. It was the most amazing day. We had all of our closest friends and family, and it was unbelievable. The best day of my life, and I think I can safely say for him, his life as well. So that's amazing. And we've just been on a really incredible, I guess we have a really good streak going. My best friend got married 3 weeks after that, and we started house hunting. So that's been an experience, and I don't want to jinx anything, but we found a house we love, and we are definitely entrenched in that whole process, and hopefully we'll find out really soon if it's officially ours. So life has been crazy and life has been busy, but it has been busy and crazy in the best way. And a lot of the times I think, life has been so loud. And like I said, but in the best way possible. But it's been loud. It hasn't given me a lot of time to, I guess, to take care of myself. Kind of, I guess my peace. I don't have that much peace right now, although everything I'm happy, but life is crazy. I'm constantly going, coming. There's a bunch of things to do. So I haven't had time to just chill, relax, take it in. In Jersey, I feel like it went from summer to winter. It's freezing. So before, when it was a nice day in September, one weekend, I just woke up and my body was like, you need to be outside, and you need to not be just sitting. You need to be doing something, but you need to be outside. So I took that opportunity, and I spent like 3 hours just walking the boardwalk at the beach. I put headphones in. I listened to Christian music. I almost said Christmas music. I was listening to Christian music. I was talking to God and just walking, and it was so good. And why do I tell you that? Because it's so important that when life gets loud, to stop. And I know I've mentioned this before in another video, having a pause button. It's so important to be able to just say, okay, it doesn't need to be a whole day, but I'm going to take 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to take a day, take a day. But I'm sure if you are busy, taking a day is not always the easiest thing to do, especially if you're a mother or a father. You have certain obligations. So being able to hit the pause button and take time for yourself, especially if you're going through, if you're on a journey and you're dealing with cancer. I mean, if you're dealing with cancer and you have 1,000 things going on in your life, then you really need to hit the pause button, because this is the time in your life where you just need to stop. I know there are people that need to work. I worked through my treatment. I worked from home. The company I worked for then was amazing. If I couldn't work, I couldn't work. But I know there are people who it's difficult to just stop. But if you're in this journey, especially, you have to ask for help from your family members, from your friends. If you're after the journey, if you're after treatment, you can't dive back into life and forget to take that time for yourself. It's really important for your healing. And I'm talking to you, but I'm also talking to myself right now, because I need to do that, and I feel it. And, for these past 6 weeks, I really haven't been on my diet and everything that I've worked towards, and I felt great, and I was eating really clean, and my body was changing. I just undid all of that in 6 weeks. So it's like, not even eating bad every meal. It's one meal a day, and you go to dinner, or maybe you go get breakfast and then you eat lunch and dinner at home. Just these getting off your diet a little bit, not exercising as much. Like, things have been so busy, so maybe I haven't seen my trainer as often. So I was like, okay, I need to get back. I need to put a pause. I need to do things for myself, to find that peaceful time, to slow down, to be with my thoughts, to make sure I'm, physically I feel good, but am I emotionally and spiritually and mentally, where I want to be? So I thought, hey, if I'm feeling this way, there's got to be somebody else that's feeling this way. Whether you have cancer or had cancer or wherever you are, if you have things going on in your life, we all need that pause button and to just kind of take a step back. Even when you have 1,000 things going on, it's okay to say, okay, everything's being put on hold right now. So, I wanted to share that. And I think that another thing that I wanted to bring up is, like I said, there's been a lot of amazing things that have happened in the last, 6 weeks. Well, since our wedding, until now. And I was telling Drew, I said, I was never the type of person to feel like I, was entitled to something or I deserve something. And I don't mean like, I know as a human being, okay, I deserved a good man because I was a good woman. So I knew that that's what I wanted, and I deserve to be happy. I'm not saying like that, but I'm saying, like, for instance, we're on this house hunting journey, and we have this house that we love, and I had said, ever since we got married, I feel like I don't want to get emotional because I have to go back to work in 2 minutes. So, we went through so much in the last year and a half, and I just feel like since our wedding, I feel like it's been a rainbow. So when there's a storm, and after the storm, there's always this beautiful, huge, vibrant rainbow. And then before the storm, it's like really great. Everything's awesome. The storm comes. You're like, what the hell? It just destroyed houses, created devastation. And then there's this beautiful rainbow, and you're like, okay. Well, that's how I feel. Since our wedding, I feel like we've just everything's just been falling into place. Everything's just been really good. And for the first time, I truly feel like we deserve this house. We deserve to start our life there. This is just meant to be. So I'm going to continue praying. And I feel I want to share this with you because I know a lot of people, when they're in it, don't feel like there's light at the end of the tunnel, but there is. And I'm not going to say like everything's perfect and great. Listen, I have a sinus infection right now. I've dealt with it since May. I didn't want to go on antibiotic because I'm stubborn and didn't want to put more crap in my body, but I had to give in. And now I'm on an antibiotic. I'm still tired. I still it's not over, but it's so much better, and it gets better every single day. And if you stick to your diet, and not even a diet, if you eat healthy, if you exercise regularly, it doesn't have to be every day, 3 times a week, even if it's just walking, every day you're going to get better. And I was in that path, and then I just kind of fell off, and I'm ready to hold myself accountable again. This body that we have, our bodies are our temples. It's the only one we have. And I've said it before in another video. I don't want to revert back to what I was before. I don't want to do yo-yo. Like, okay, I'm in it. I'm working out. I'm eating good. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, for a month I do whatever I want. I don't want to do that. I want to be healthy. I want to take care of myself. And I'm just saying this because it's okay. I'm not going to beat myself up. So if it's happening with you, it's okay. But you got to get back into the swing of things, and I kind of lost sorry, I was just wiping something off my counter and I moved the phone, but there's light at the end of the tunnel, and good things can still happen in your life, and it won't be all about cancer. Honestly, I don't think about cancer. I don't. I get on these videos and I talk about it, but it's not a conversation in my life. It's really not. It's very rare that Drew and I will start talking and, maybe he'll bring up something like, oh, do you know how hard this was for me? Which is great. And then I find out and I'm like, wow, I didn't know, because, Drew is taking care of me. So, there are certain times that little conversations will pop up, but you don't have to live your life and it always be about cancer. You can live a normal life. You can be happy. Great things can happen. You can feel good again. So if you're in it, keep going. It's going to get better. If you're with someone that's going through it, just hold their hand, be there for them. Sometimes it's not even asking, how are you feeling? It's just having normal conversation. Now I'm getting into a whole nother topic, so that will be a different video. I'll do a video. I think my next video is going to be how to be a good support for somebody going through cancer. And obviously it's just going to be my opinion. So that's going to be my next video. And I think maybe I'm going to do a video where I ask Drew questions. I don't think he's going to want to get on the camera, but I'm going to ask him some questions, and then I'll share with you guys his answers if he agrees to do that. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here, share my thoughts. I know this video is long and all over the place, but I hope everyone's feeling well, and I will be on here soon. Bye.